Hello, my friends. I've got an online video for you guys today for adjective clauses. Now, adjective clauses can be kind of tricky, and that's because they require two clauses or two parts of the sentence. You have the main clause, which has a subject, a verb, and a complete idea. And then you also have a subordinate or dependent clause, which attaches itself to the main clause and gives it additional description. And that's exactly what an adjective clause does. So, what does an adjective do? An adjective describes a word or a noun. Well, an adjective clause is a group of words that also describes a noun. And I'll show you how they work. It's pretty simple in the basic form. It can be kind of complicated, but let's go over some of the basics. I'm going to use a PowerPoint from the Fundamentals of English Grammar, and it's a great textbook that comes with a PowerPoint, and we'll review it together. So take a look at this example sentence. It says, I have a terrific friend who is very kind. So we have two parts of this sentence. We have the first part, I have a terrific friend. And then here's the second part, who is very kind. This part, I have a terrific friend, this is our main clause. And who is very kind, this is our dependent clause. It's dependent on this main clause to give it meaning. This is our adjective clause here, who is very kind. So let's take a look at some example sentences. We just have, I have a terrific friend, I have a thoughtful friend. Terrific and thoughtful, these are going to be your adjectives. And adjectives help describe a noun. They modify a noun. If you said, I have a friend, okay, that's good. I have a terrific friend. Oh, that's good. It gives additional meaning. Or you can say, I have a thoughtful friend. Oh, again, additional meaning. So nouns usually are modified by adjectives, and adjectives normally go before a noun. That's what that little arrow is here. That means an adjective usually goes before a noun. However, adjective clauses work a little bit different. An adjective clause is a group of words that acts like an adjective, and it modifies a noun. They look a little bit different because we need a group of words and we need something called a relative pronoun. However, they are after the noun. So in this sentence, you can say, I have a friend who is always cheerful. Oh, that adds more description than just a singular adjective. I have a friend who is a doctor. Oh, nice. I have a friend who lives next door. In the blue, these are going to be our adjective clauses, and see that they modify a noun and they go after the noun. So an adjective clause goes after a noun. So let's take a look at this example right here. It's one of my favorite examples because it reminds me of my son. The boy who is dirty is very happy. Yes, he looks very happy. So you can see in this sentence, you have the boy, that's our subject, who is dirty. Oh, that's our adjective clause. And you can see it goes after our noun here, is very happy. So an adjective clause can be right in the middle of a sentence, directly following a noun. Okay, let's take a look here. So you have the boy is dirty, he is very happy. Now you have two simple sentences, and simple sentences are just fine, but for more fluent, more natural language, we should combine them together in an adjective clause, with an adjective clause. The boy who is dirty is very happy. So he, that's our subject pronoun in the second sentence. You can take this and you can replace this with a subject pronoun who. We call this a relative pronoun. And that's how adjective clauses work. A subject pronoun will be replaced by a relative pronoun. Okay. So let's see if we can make this animation happen again. He changes to who, and who becomes our adjective clause. Okay. So the child is messy. He is very happy. The child that is messy is very happy. That is our subject pronoun. Forgive my PowerPoint. It's kind of freaking out right now. That is a subject pronoun and it can also replace who. So when we're talking about people, we can say that or who. So the child who is messy is very happy. That's a good sentence. The child that is messy is very happy. That's a good sentence too. So adjective clauses come after the noun, as we learned before. So let's take a look at a common mistake that people make. The child is very happy. That is messy. Oh, yeah, that's a common mistake that people make. You can see we're putting the adjective clause in the wrong place. So that is messy. That's our adjective clause right here. You can see this person put the adjective clause at the end of the sentence, but we need it to go after the noun, not at the end of the sentence, not unless it ends with a noun that you're trying to modify. Okay? So that's the mistake that people make. So here's some practice examples. So Jonah is in my English class. He is an excellent student. If we're trying to combine these together, we would say Jonah, who is an excellent student, is in my English class. That's a way of combining these two sentences together. Okay? Here's another example. The woman is Mariko. She is an artist. How can we combine that together? The woman that is an artist is Mariko. Oh, okay. Makes sense. In another video, I'll have to go over more of the basics of adjective clauses. This was just meant to be a brief overview or review for most people. If you have been living in the United States, I'm sure you have heard and read adjective clauses and didn't really think much about it and how they work. But hopefully this video makes things a little bit more clear for you guys. If you have additional questions, feel free to reach out to me through my channel or through Miracosta College or Palomar College. But thank you guys very much for your time today. Keep learning.